Hola. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel so señorita with my off the shoulder and this hair and this smoky eye. So today's video is going to be a prom makeup tutorial. This has been highly requested since I think last year and I never got to it. So I come to realize so many of my supporters are still in high school and you guys have graduation and prom coming up. So I wanted to dedicate a prom video first on how to achieve this look that you can wear for prom. I decided to go with a smoky charcoal eye with a little bit of glitter, lashes, lips, ba-ba-boom, everything. I'm even in a dress, guys. Like, I'm in a legit gown right now. I did it for you guys, okay? So with that being said, let's get this video started. We're very, very close today. I hope you guys know this is the closest anyone's ever been to my face. Look how good. You guys are gonna learn how to do this right now. First thing I'm going to do is go in with my P. Louise eyeshadow base and apply this all over my lid with the MAC 252 eyeshadow brush. So what I like to do is really pat the product onto my eyelid rather than going in back and forth motion. And it's okay to extend it a little farther than the eye. You can go as far as the cheek if you want. I'm going to go in next with the Perception palette, part of the SHAYLA X COLOURPOP collection. And I'm going to tap in first to the color Culture. So I'm going right in the center of the eye and going in very light circular motion all the way to the front and then also to the outer part of the eye. I like to add a pretty light layer first and then go back in and then keep on intensifying the color. And with this kind of eyeshadow, you can really do this as many times as you want. It's all up to you how intense you want the color to look. I'm going to go in now with this Morphe M501 brush. It's like a very large blending brush and just kind of lightly buff out the outer part of the eye. I'm going to go in next with the shade Played Out and apply this pretty much over the first color I did. You guys like how my nails are back? I'm back. I can finally show my fingers. Picking up a very small amount and I'm just going to very lightly kind of go over that shade. Usually I never take my shadows right in the center of the eye. I always like to kind of start out here, but because we are doing a smoky eye, I am going to go ahead and add it to the center of the eye and kind of blend it into the transition shade. I'm going to add just a little more and keep on intensifying that color. I'm going to go in with the shade Thick now and kind of mix it in between the first two colors that I used. And I'm pretty much just going to go over both of the colors, kind of mix it all together. And because this is a smoky eye, it doesn't have to look entirely perfect. So don't worry if it looks a little messy. I'm going to go in next with this JOUER cream eyeshadow crayon in the shade Abstract. This is going to be going right on my lid. This is going to play as an eyeshadow base for my lid space. I kind of like to smudge it close to my lash line first and then lightly buff up. And this is where it can get a little tricky because you're like, whoa, what do we do? You know? So once you get here, the trick is to buff out this cream base. I'm going to be going in with this Dose of Color flat shading brush. And I'm going to lightly just kind of tap over the color and then just lightly spread up into kind of the crease and then out. And again, just keep on packing it up. We're really working it up into the crease area and lightly out as well. Don't worry about right here. Just make sure you really are blending that shade up. I'm going to go in next with this beautiful charcoal shade called Titus and apply this directly over that cream color base. And I'm using that same brush as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and tap directly over that cream color base. And then just lightly stop tapping all the way up and then out. And then just lightly start kind of flicking the shade out as well. I'm going to grab a little bit more of that shade Thick and then just go right over this area. She thick. She bad. What is that lyric? She thick. She bad. She thick. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to grab this makeup wipe and just do a slight cleanup on the side. It's very important that you are gentle in this area when cleaning up. Going in next with the Dose of Colors Cream Matte Eye Color in the shade Shady. And this is going to be going right along my lash line. I'm not doing a wing, but it is important to add a little bit of this eyeliner to this area. And then from there, just pat the color on. This is just going to give you a little bit more of that smoky finish. Next, I'm going to go in with this IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Even though I'm going to be putting lashes on top, it's still important that you add mascara and really plump them up. And for my pestañas today, I'm going to be using the Morphe Smoochy Premium Lashes. I have been sleeping on these lashes. I don't know how I've never used them before, but today when I was looking for lashes, I was going through the drawer. I wanted something a little different, and I saw these, and I mean. And then of course, I'm going to finish off the lid with this Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the shade ACDC. This is like the finishing touch to the eye makeup. It takes away a traditional smoky eye. It makes it a little more fun. I'm going to go ahead and mix Culture and Thick together and apply this to my lower lash line. And I'm going to go in with this very small shading brush. What the f? Girl, my eye cream just fell into my coffee. And I'm now going to go back in with that JOUER cream eyeshadow crayon and this flat defining brush. And I'm going to go ahead and smoke this right in this area. And then we got to work a little quick because this can dry. So I'm going to go back in with that shade Titus. And I'm grabbing now a more like buffing flat defining brush. I'm going to pat this over this shadow. Next, I'm going to go in with this LA Girl Ultimate Intense Auto Stay eyeliner in the shade Ultimate Black. And this is like a must. You have to finish the eyes off with eyeliner. Otherwise, it looks a little weird, you know? Something's missing. So never forget the eyeliner with this kind of eye makeup look. And then just last, I'm just grabbing some concealer and cleaning up right here. So we're kind of done with the eyes. Not really. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my face. And then we will finish off the eyes in a moment. And we are back. So this is backed up now. Now you guys can kind of see the eyes, how they look from afar. And clearly I need to get my face on. So let's hop into that. So I'm going to go in first with a little bit of a primer. I'm going to be using today the Milk Makeup Blur Stick Primer. I'm actually going to roll this onto the tips of my fingers. And I'm just going to go ahead and press it where I need it. There we go. Oh my God, I cannot wait to get my face, my look on. I'm going to prom tonight. I'm excited. So for my foundation today, I really want something that's going to leave my skin extremely flawless and last all night. So I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in the shade 220, the Natural Beige 220. This foundation truly makes your skin look so flawless. And what I love about it also is that it lasts all day. This is great for normal to oily skin. Even though I'm on the drier side, it definitely works for my skin. And that's the reason why I really like it. And it's also drugstore, so it's like anyone can find it. I'm gonna go ahead and pounce the Beauty Blender onto the foundation and just really press it up and down all over my skin. So whatever's left on the Beauty Blender, I'm gonna go ahead and press this into my forehead area. A lot of you guys have noticed that my forehead's always done when I come on camera. And that is because I always do my forehead and eyebrows first because it takes forever. If you guys ever see foundation on there and like nothing else done, just know that it takes a while. It's like a process up here. So for my under eye concealer, I'm going to be using today the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light. And then I'm just going to go in and just kind of dot the area. I know I added a little bit of concealer earlier, but it was just to kind of even it out. And then right here, I kind of like to just go as close as I can to where the shadow is at. So I'm going to go in with this brush. It's the Dose of Colors blending brush. It's for eyeshadow, but because of the bristle hair, it works really great with cream products. So I like to use it for this area. And I like to just go as close as possible to where the shadow ends. And then same thing, we're going to go in with this brush to just kind of buff out this highlight. And then it's really a great brush also to get into like these little areas right there. I'm going to set my skin really quickly first, and then after that do a little bit of contouring. So I'm just going to spray some of this all-nighter setting spray. One day I'm going to myself in the face. I really didn't want to do like a harsh contouring today just because the eyes are so heavy, but I do feel like I kind of need to warm myself up. So I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I see. I'm just going to kind of lightly do that. And again, I just want this just to warm up my skin more than anything versus like really create a harsh contour. And lately, I feel like I've been going way too hard on my contour. I go through my phases and I'm not like in love with the way my contour's been looking lately. I feel like it's been looking really harsh. So I feel like I'm trying to lighten it up a little more and be a little more lighter handed on it, more bronzy versus like contour, you know? So I'm studying so much because I really want to keep my skin hydrated. I'm not trying to go for like a super matte look on the skin. So, so if you guys see me doing that over and over again, just know it's because I'm going for like more of a luminous look. All right, I'm going to go in next and do a slight bit of baking underneath of my eyes, just in this area. I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Translucent Powder, and I'm just going to tap this right here. I went ahead and did a little bit of nose contouring. So while my under eyes are baking, I'm going to go ahead and finish off my skin. I'm going to go in first with the Benefit Gold Rush blush. This is a beautiful blush. I don't know if you guys can see how pretty it is, but this is like a warm nectar, peachy kind of pink blush. Like a very like soft flushed blush, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be adding this to my skin. And I'm gonna take this in with the Luxie dual fiber brush. Oh, it even smells really good. I normally don't like fragrance and stuff, but this one smells incredible. Does anyone ever actually use mirrors on these? I never do. I don't know why I'm using it right now. And I have a mirror right here and right there, right there. It gives our skin like a very, very light glow. And then now I'm just gonna go in with the Rimmel Natural Bronzer with the same brush. I'm gonna just add a little bit kind of over. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with the MAC Fix Plus Setting Spray. I'm gonna go ahead and set my entire skin. And because I cannot stand it, I'm gonna go ahead and fan my face real quick. I feel like I need to actually find myself like a legit fan for this. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did not set my skin with any powder at all. I just did my under eyes and then the blush, and that's about all the powders I use, and the bronzer. So next I'm gonna go in with the highlight and kind of set my skin with it. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm just gonna pretty much lay highlight all over my skin, not in like a blinding way where it's just right here, right here, right here, right there. I'm gonna just kind of lightly dust my face with highlight all over. I've been doing this lately and love how it looks. I feel like it gives me that like perfect glass skin. So for that, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Metallic Strobe Lightening Palette along with the 112 brush from Smith Cosmetics. And I'm just going to go ahead and dust away. I'm going to be mixing the Pure Strobe and the Absolute Strobe together. I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of lightly tap my skin. And I'm kind of taking it as far as even going right here. I feel like when light hits this area, it really looks so like dewy versus just like a blinding highlight, you know? And I'm just gonna set my skin one more time with the MAC Fix Plus. All right, so for my lips, you guys know a nude is what I would want to do, but I'm not. I'm gonna be switching it up and doing a pink. Not much of a difference, but it kind of is. So I'm gonna be using today the Dose of Colors Stone Liquid Lipstick along with the MAC Soar Lip Pencil. This is like kind of like a lavender mauve type of lip versus like a baby pink or a nude pink. It's more like a purple pink. So I've always thought that colors like this look so good with gray with charcoal smoky eyes. So for that reason, we're gonna be using this combo. So now that we are all ready for prom, I need to jump into my dress, fix this hair, and get out of this sweater. And I will be back in 3, 2, 1. All right, so that completes this prom makeup tutorial. Honestly, if I was going to prom, I would be rocking this look. This would be my look. Smoky eye, glitter. This is definitely what I would be going for, mainly because I know my everyday high school makeup wouldn't be like this. I would be wearing probably close to nothing, but you know, to really captivate everybody and steal the spotlight, this is definitely a perfect look that will make you stand out. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you're going to prom and you wear this look, please be sure to take pictures and tag me so I can see it. And also, be home on time, don't stay out late, and don't go to the after parties. They're bad. But with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.